the right hand, being caught. Oh, intercepted by Tiger. Oh, no! Intercepted by Cincinnati. Start loading, and let's do something like that. The place to start loading, and the Ava. Oh, no! Keith Lee! Oh, a double team! Come on, PJ. For a rich one. Oh, PJ fell out. 2, 3 strikes. Should I get him, PJ? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is Uneducated Sports Talk. Stay smart, stay uneducated.
Welcome all sports fans and everyone across the nation. This is episode 79 of Tuesdays with TJ, the NFL Sports Podcast, y'all. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton. This is my beautiful co-host, PJ, and of course, our main man of the evening, Mr. TJ Tracey. What up, TJ?
How is everyone doing? I hope they've had a fantastic, 3 weeks, 2 weeks. Well, I know personally myself, everything has been going very well except for the football. How about you, Carlos? How's your life been treating you?
Oh, well, good, except for football as well. My squad has been like that all year, so it's all good, man. But no, I'm actually on vacation right now. So yeah, we're living our life right now. And really, it's not really a vacation. It's basically, your personal time, either use it or lose it. So I didn't really like go all extra for being off for these 11 days. So it was like spur of the moment kind of thing, man. Before we get started, y'all hit that like button for us, man, and hit that subscribe button on our road to 3,500. You guys, we are less than 200 away from that, man. So please hit that subscribe button. You guys are brand new to the channel, and of course, hit the like button. We're going for 15 plus likes. This is my first time being live in a hot little minute, man. I'm sorry. Work has been kicking my butt for some reason. This time I don't know why it's doing that, but but shame on work. But hopefully towards the end of December and of course the new year as well, man. I'll be back on track, man. But yeah, living life per usual though, TJ.
Yeah.
This past week was crazy. And before we actually get started into this one, I feel so bad for the Rams because if we would have did our last 2 shows, it would have been heavily Rams-centric. And I feel bad because, like, I had thumbnails ready and everything with Matt Stafford on it saying MVP. and we couldn't do the show, man, because they're riding so high. And we had to cancel the shows. And now the one we do, they took an L to the Panthers. We'll talk about that in just a moment, guys.
Yeah.
But, I want to talk about him and a lot of Jonathan Taylor as well. But it's just not looking good for both those guys at the very moment right now for going into week 14. But one team we have to get praise for, or at least I will. How about them, y'all? Y'all seen the thumbnail, man. How about them? The Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are on a 3-game winning streak right now, and they have just beaten the Super Bowl matchup of last year, Eagles and Chiefs, in basically a 4 or 5 day stretch, man. The Dallas Cowboys riding high ever since Jerry Jones made the trade to get Quinn Williams and company. They won 3 in a row, and they beat the Raiders, beat the Chiefs, beat the Eagles, man, and they're looking good right now. Let's rock and roll with this subject, man. All right, Cowboys win their 3rd game in a row at the defeat of Chiefs on Thanksgiving. TJ, I need to be real with me now. Do they have the team to make a deep playoff run this year? After now the defense is getting healthy and Quinn Williams, do they have the team to make a deep playoff run?
Deep playoff run? No. I think they've got the team to make it into the playoffs. Potentially even take the East, depending on how a certain team decides to get their head out of their arse and to play football. But to make it playoffs, no, I don't trust Dak. We've seen Dak in the playoffs. It's obviously first-time head coach. Yeah, the defense seemed to be a lot better. 3-game winning streak. Obviously beat my Eagles, beat the Chiefs. I can't remember what else they beat. So they're doing well, but we knew they were going to do very well in the regular season. I still do not trust these boys in the playoffs. They've always been a perennial choker in the playoffs, and that's not me being a Cowboy hater. That's just statistics for 30 years. So
30 years.
30 years.
I'll tell you
What about
what.
you?
I think they have the team. It all depends on matchups. Obviously, that's a big part of the NFL matchups. When you're on turf and everything's flying by, that's great. They need to win the division.
Yes.
But right now, because I would hate for it to be a classic too little, too late, or too much too late. How about that? Because when you're looking up at Carolina and up at San Francisco, and they have a huge game against Detroit this coming Thursday. We'll talk about that later on. But my question is, is it too little, too late for those guys? Because you better hope the Eagles continue this downward spiral, which could happen. Obviously, the Eagles going down, but you're looking at Carolina, who just got a weird win. And like, if you're a Cowboys fan or anyone, you thought, oh, that's a loss for the Panthers for sure. And Cowboys are probably going to jump over the Panthers, but because they had the tiebreaker. So, but I'll tell you what, if Dallas does get in and they find a way to play on turf, and I'm not talking about going to Seattle. They can't go to Seattle. They can't go even in Chicago, man. I mean, Chicago, I don't even like them as the number 1 seed right now, but Chicago's playing decent football. It's not even the team. It's the weather. I've always been. I'm pro outside and how it does with teams. So, but if they do make it and they have the advantages, right, the home field advantage or being on turf itself, right, they have a great shot of making the playoff because their offense can score pretty much 27 on any given night. As long as elements don't play a role, and when they go on the road, I think Cowboys will have a deep playoff run this year. We'll see what's going on, but a lot. It's a lot of ifs, though. It's a lot of ifs. First of all, if they make the playoffs, right? You need to eat because the way the Niners are looking right now, they're not passing 49ers up, and they better pray to God the Panthers stop being Jekyll and Hyde and just be one, right? Just be the bad, not the good. That tiebreaker over them. So their best bet right now is the Eagles plummeting and them getting that spot. If they can get that home field advantage, right? If you can avoid going to a frigid temperature area for the playoffs, I think Cowboys make a big run in the playoffs right now. That's how I feel.
Hey, if ifs and buts were fishes, the world would be an ocean.
Hey, that is true. Yep. But they say over here, if it's the fifth, we all be drunk.
Ooh, love it.
Yo, we got some folks in the chat showing love. By the way, we got Christian Aruda says, happy Tuesday, everyone. Make sure to hit that like button, share the stream, and subscribe to the best UST Nation, hands down. Get the best subscription that fits you. That's right, you guys. Down below. Come join us, man. We'll talk about that later on another stream, but come join us. Says, hope everyone's having a blessed day. That's right. We got Ashton Bertrand, number 1 Cowboys lover. Dallas, yeah, y'all see it. We coming, and I'm ready to talk ish. We know. Peter said, what's up, AB? What's up, CR? Good to see y'all.
Hello.
This for you, TJ. He says, don't run, TJ. Y'all know who's getting the division right now.
It is crazy. Obviously, we're in a downward spiral. But if we'd won the last 2 games, we would have locked up the division already.
Yeah.
And precisely, and simply just how quickly it turns, and I hate it. I despise it.
Y'all need to win 2 games, 2 more games. If y'all finish the season with what 10 wins?
Essentially.
What's our record right now? 8-5, something like that. I'll be 8-4.
We're 8-4. We're 8-4.
Yeah, so you need to win 10 games. Unacceptable. We got Education Unpacked. Says, hi guys. What's up, Education Unpacked? Peter said, what's up, EU? Good to see you. Think I was showing love.
Hello.
Let's get it, man. Said TJ, send me all the details and sizes, and I'm gonna send you any color George Pickens jersey you want from us, Cowboys Nation. Oh Lord. And Education Unpacked says the Panthers had other plans. They did. We'll talk about them in just a moment. Says Dak MVP. All right, we got a lot of action there, it seems like. Education says the Eagles looked like they were all on lithium, no energy. Damn. But we'll talk about them later on, too.
That's fair enough. I had most of this year to brag. Let me have it. I deserve it.
Daniel says, happy Tuesday. Hello, everyone. What's up, DBS HSPJ?
Hello, Daniel.
Daniel's in the building. Said
How's everyone
difficult
doing?
to avoid cold weather this time of year. You can avoid it if you get like a nice home field advantage. My problem with that, if they got to go to Green Bay, if they got to go to Seattle, they got to go to Chicago. That's the problem for the Cowboys. Because if they can't win the division, they might be going to Los Angeles, which is a nice stadium, but they might be seeing the Rams at number 2 seed, maybe. Who knows? But I try to avoid that for the Cowboys, because if they could avoid that, they might make a nice little run in the playoffs. We'll see though. But nonetheless, though, 3 straight wins for the Cowboys. It's good to see. Well, not good. I'm a hater, but for Cowboys fans, I know they're loving what's going on right now. Let's keep it rocking and rolling, you guys, and let's talk about those damn sneaky ass Panthers, you guys. What is going on in Carolina, TJ? The Panthers shocked the Rams with a 31-28 victory to stay in the playoff race. Are the Panthers a legit playoff team? Before we answer that, what were you going to say, TJ?
I was going to say, if I told you earlier this year that the Panthers would have the better record than the Chiefs and the Bears would be the number 1 seed.
Hell no.
Absolutely
Hell
not.
No. You got to get credit.
Not.
I don't think we talk about the Bears. We do talk about the Bears. You'll be talking about them in a minute. But got to give Ben Johnson credit, though, for that Bears team. Got to give him credit, man. I got to give him credit. He's been awesome for that team. But anyways, Panthers, man, they go on as 10.5-point underdogs against Los Angeles. Now, mind you, they're at home, and they're 10.5-point underdogs. I'll tell you how good the Rams are. And like I said earlier, I feel bad for not doing the show the last 2 weeks because it was going to be heavily centered on the Rams and their success. Now we got to talk about the Rams and the L because the Panthers took to the woodshed. Hey, my question for you, TJ, are the Panthers a legit playoff team?
At this point, sure. Why not? Why not? I remember because I was working that day, so I finished work at 6 and I popped round my parents to pick up the dog. And Dad was watching it. He's like, "This is going to be a good game." And I was like, "Sure, Dad. I've got the Rams completely destroying the Panthers. The Panthers are somehow got a good record, but I couldn't tell you how." Came back, made dinner, all that, and then I was like, I booted on the game. And I was like, "What?" And I literally watched the last couple, 15 minutes, and I was just like, "What is this game? What is going on?" But yeah, who knows? Bryce Young looks okay, really good. Their coach, who people assumed might get fired this year, is doing very well.
Very well.
At this point, the Rams were unstoppable, and then they just shit the bed. So sure, why not? They might even win the South.
They could. They're only a half game behind the Buccaneers at the moment, I believe.
Yeah, precisely. And the Bucs have had some bad games.
They've had some. They got a nice win against the Cardinals, so that's why they're still number 1 in the NFC South. But the Panthers, look, answer the question. Hell nah, because I still cannot figure this team out. I can't. Because you can beat the Rams all day and backdoor lose to the Saints. What are we doing here? So they are a true Jekyll and Hyde type of team. I really can't tell you what this team's going to do on any given Sunday basis. We don't know because one day they look scary and can shut out a team 30-0. And the next game, they can only score 7 points and look lethargic on every phase of the field. So I don't know what to do. And I don't like that kind of team going into a playoff race. So are they a legit playoff team? No, not right now. They got to have a consistent rate of winning for me to say, let's go. Like the Cowboys, they won 3 in a row, right? And they get some really good teams too. Panthers won 1 in a row against a really good Rams squad at home. So I want to kind of pump the brakes a little bit on this Panthers team. But I do like what they're doing because if you look around the board, where's the talent at? But besides Dowdle, who's playing amazing, and now Trooper Hubbard is back playing very well. That running game is good. I tell you what, when it started raining, because I put money on this game, but I put the Panthers plus 10.5. I did. When it started raining, I knew they had a chance because they ran it down the Rams' throat the whole game.
Yeah.
The whole game. The second half, it was pouring down raining. They were just running it. And then run, play action pass, wide open on a few touchdowns. So will that happen every single game where there's rain and it's to your advantage? No. So I gotta see this team on a weekly basis, man, get a couple wins in a row to make me feel like, okay, this team could be a legit playoff threat or a legit playoff team. I don't see it right now. But big win. They're still in the hunt. That's all that matters right now. The playoffs were to start. Are they in it? Correct? Am I correct about that, TJ? The playoffs were to start.
What, if they're in it?
Yeah, they're in it, right? They
Ooh,
are.
no, you ask hard questions. Let me bear with me. I have to admit, I've avoided looking at the seeding because I don't want to see how bad we've fallen to.
Oh, no.
Let's have a look. NFL playoff seeding.
Oh, right now they're 7-6.
They're 7-6. They're one game.
They're 7-6, man. That's crazy work.
New England Patriot has the number 1 seed right now.
Yes,
What
yes,
year
sir.
is this?
Yeah, this is 2012.
They are 10th. They are 10th in the NFC.
They are 10th.
They are behind Seattle, Green Bay, Niners, Detroit, and the Cowboys.
Lord have
because
mercy.
Cowboys has the tie.
No, Panthers had a tie. Panthers beat them.
No, like the Cowboys have a tie.
Oh, they have
so
a
it doesn't
tie.
count. They have a tie with Green Bay.
So what's their record?
technically-
Are they 6-5-1? That's correct.
So the Carolina Panthers are 7-6, and
Uh-huh.
the Dallas Cowboys are 6-5-1. Yeah.
6-5-1. So percentages might go towards the Cowboys in that range then. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Cowboys are 0.54 and Panthers are 0.53. All right.
They have the same wins as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
But because they haven't had their bye, they technically have one more loss. So they generally could win the division, which is stupid.
Which is crazy, huh? Which means the Falcons are still have a chance. It's crazy.
The Falcons are sitting at 4-8. They're in the danger zone since 3 and 9s and 2 have already been eliminated.
Danger! Watch yourself. Danger!
Yeah, danger.
All right. Well, that was crazy how that went down. Carolina, shout out to them. The Rams. Sorry, this wasn't the last 2 weeks. I would have been really, really excited to talk about you guys, man. But any given Sunday, baby.
Any given Sunday.
Education of Pack says, though the Panthers Rams game represent the entire season, not much has gone according to prediction. You're right about that. That's just NFL in a nutshell, pretty much. And it is cool to see that happen on a weekly basis. Also, Ashley's Panthers ain't nothing but luck. Without Rico, this team will be negative by 3 games. Hey, Dowdle has played amazing football, and now you got Hubbard coming in doing his thing too. I like that. I like the tandem they're using right now. Both those guys are healthy again. And the Panthers, if they can stick to that formula, could probably do something to make me feel better about their playoff chances.
Yes,
says, what's nice is when you become a subscriber, you get a star and get the best highlights on UST Nation, and the gears are fire. Y'all spend y'all money on UST. Well worth it. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Let's keep it rocking and rolling now, man. Let's go ahead and talk about those sneaky Broncos, man. Also with 10-2 record, tied with the Patriots for first place. Broncos sneak an overtime victory against the Commanders to go 10-2. Look, first of all, oh my God, they almost gave me a heart attack because I had money on them Broncos, man, and I had to cash out, man. I just cashed out.
You just panicked. You're like, I'm done.
I panicked. I'm cashing out. I cashed out. Not for much either, TJ. I won like $7. I said, you know what? I'm not going to lose my money. I bet 400 on them, and I came up with 407. Only won 7. I bet 400 to win 150. But and when they gave up that damn, it was 3rd and 26, and they gave up 19 to somebody, and then they had the first down. I cashed out. I said, I'm done. That's too much money to be betting on me losing my damn hair that I ain't got. So, but anyways, big win though. They get in overtime, and Broncos score quickly. Matter of fact, but then the Commanders come back. And they're driving, and they score, and you just knew they were going for 2. What were we going to lose? Nothing to lose. And I was like, Lord have mercy. And sure enough, Mariota dropped back. They came with an all-out blitz, as they should, and they swatted it down, and they win. So they go to 10-2. Are these close games good or bad for Denver, TJ?
Who knows? Because, like, I would say yes because they have won in these close nail-biting patterns, and that's not good. That is not good. No, you would say that's not good, but then last year we saw the Kansas City Chiefs go all the way to the Super Bowl on these nail-biting games, and the Denver has done very well. 10 wins. Hey, if we had recorded this 2-3 weeks ago, like we had, I was going to boast like there's no tomorrow the fact that the Eagles and the Broncos were the number one seed, and they were my predictions. I was going to really rub it in, and now.
Hey, well, you had the AFC part right about it.
I have the AFC part, but yeah, so who knows? It shows they're resilient. They show that they constantly come back. They do not play the first half, essentially.
Yeah.
And then they go, oh, we need to get our act in gear because like the ridiculous comeback against the Giants, the nail-biting win against Washington, which I understand they go for 2. If you had Jalen Daniels, I'll be like, yeah, okay, there's a chance. You don't go for 2 with Marcus Mariota. Like, it's just...
I would have. You had nothing to lose in the season. Your season's
Nah,
done.
that's true.
Right.
Well,
It was only 4 minutes left in the overtime period. I mean, if you kick it, the next score wins. So it's like, did we trust them? They just went down our throats in like 3 minutes. Their first drive overtime. I'm going for 2 as well. Just for the hell. We ain't got nothing to lose. Let's go. Nothing to lose at all. And yeah, look, are these close games good for Denver? Yes. Essentially, you got to take because they're winning them. They're winning them, and that's all that matters. And there's a belief system as the game goes on. Everyone believes in this. Look, it cannot go our way for 2 quarters, 2.5 quarters, maybe even 3 quarters, right? But we have that belief system we can come back any single time, and that belief system is huge for the psyche of all these Broncos players, man. So even in playoffs now, like they are a hardened team because of all the drama they went through over the course of the season. To win these close games, I think it'll make them much better. And like, if you look at Denver, I feel bad for any team that has to go to Denver and play them in the playoffs. That's gonna be crazy because my high's gonna be rocking. It's gonna be cold. Defense gonna hit you hard. It's like, oh Lord, oh my God. So the Broncos right now, 10-2. I don't mind the close games because they're winning them. If they were tit for tat like the Chiefs, I said the same thing. They're winning them. They're finding a way to win. Now this year they're not. So yeah, I feel concerned about the Chiefs for this year. But as far as the Broncos go for this particular year, I feel good because they're winning these games and they know and they're coming back from like either huge deficits or either bad performances, and they're coming back from those. So I like what Denver's doing right now, man. And you're on the road, and the Commanders have nothing to lose. And you found a way to win that game. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Yeah, you're spot on. Yeah, it's like if you're a Denver fan, like if you popped into Brandon Perner, I imagine he's aged 1,000 years.
Oh yeah, no doubt,
Absolutely.
No doubt about that. Shout out to BP, man. That's my guy. All right. All right, TJ. Eagles are now officially railing after their 24-15 loss to the Bears. And we saw Eagles fans, boo! Eagles fans they don't give a damn, man. Eagles fans, I like it because they'll let you have it.
Yes,
they'll let you have it.
They should.
They will let you. A lot of fan base in the NFL, college does that, but not a lot in the NFL will give you the stank boo, the one of them. The Eagles fans do that, man. Hey, my question here was, are the Eagles in trouble? Before we get into that, y'all, let's get to
TJ Tracey. The Eagles in trouble?
Fly, Eagles, fly. TJ's Eagles talk, y'all. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be I'm pretty sure it's one for the ages coming up, you guys. Well, TJ has left the building, y'all. He does not.
This was 3 weeks ago.
I know. They turned my man into a drunk. Oh, no.
Nah, just.
Oh, man. All right, y'all. Hey, TJ, the floor is yours, man. What's going on in the city of brother love right now, brother?
Fire Kevin Patullo. Fuck's sake, my man. We have the talent. All right, let's go all the way back when the Eagles played against the Packers. My God, that was a crap game. That game was utter dog shit, but the Eagles won. They were resilient. They're like, okay, how did the Eagles win this game? That was the first game I got the feeling of 2023. That's the first game I was like, uh-oh. We won that game somehow. Our defense played really good, but our offense sucked. The offense looks so bad. I've seen better things on the bottom of my shoe after I've just stepped in dog shit. Okay, cool. A win's a win. Green Bay Packers, very good opponent. Moved on to the Lions. Defense won us that game, as well as Dan Campbell constantly going it on fourth down. And our defense said that was an insult to them. Like, we've been playing very well. We keep going fourth down. We're going to stop you. Love it. Like, Big Fangio being fantastic. Our offense still looked like dog shit. Still like utter crap. We couldn't do shit. And again, I was getting those vibes. I was really getting their vibes. Like, we had a bit of momentum. It's immediately swapped away by mistakes. Our penalties, our fucking pre-snap penalties is extreme, stupid. This is the simple stuff. It kills drives, it gets us behind the sticks, and then Kevin Patullo calls, the coward straws. They just run Saquon Barkley at the middle for fuck all. Our O-line, okay, it's injured. Lane Johnson is out with that Lives Frank strain, but that's still no fun. Like, okay, yes, we've still got injuries, but bloody Johnson is good. I don't know why we cannot execute an offense, and then we've got the Cowboys game. My God, our defense came out. It was Kelly Green. Let's do this. 21-0, and I'm like, perfect. We've won this game. We're good. We should be fine. It's 21-0. I'm gonna socialize and try and be a human being. Was having my phone just on the side on ESPN, just watching the game, and my mouth dropped. Our offense, again, couldn't do fuck all. And our defense, because they weren't getting helped by our offense, got tired. And the Cowboys started marching. George Pickens tore us up. And fair enough, he tore us up. He got injured, came back, and tore us up. 21-point lead. Oof, gone. Missed field goal from Elliott. And they had a missed goal from Audrey, whatever. I can't remember the Cowboys kicker's name. But Aubrey, thank you very much. But yeah, our defense collapsed, and it felt like that was the start. If you're going back to 2023, after the Bills game, because their defense got no help from our offense, they felt like that was the exhaustion of the season. And I got that vibe again. But no, this offense needs to do something just to give our defense a break. Obviously, a couple injuries as well. And then the Bears game happened. Offense did well. We had an interception. We did well. Our defense, sorry. I've never seen the offense look so putrid, so exhausted, so anemic in my entire life. Jalen Hurts, terrible. Once we started moving the ball, okay, we had an interception. We started moving the ball. He fumbles. It's just, how can this offense be so bad with this talent around him? AJ Brown, the drama about him wanting out. I don't blame him. Right now. Okay, we won the Super Bowl. He's playing with his best friend. We've got this thing. We're still playing like shit. Our offense, the calls on the offense are terrible. Pre-sack penalties are killing drives. The Bears deserve to win that game. They played better. We were caught awful. We need to get our act together. We need to fire Ken Patullo. And I will defend Nick Sirianni like there's no tomorrow. I think he's a good head coach. But he needs to make the call and fire Patullo. I know he's your best friend and all that kind of stuff. He is not a good play caller. He is a terrible play caller. And 3 weeks in, people were calling for his job. I was like, give him time. We're like 11 weeks in, give up. I know people are like, oh, you're 8-3. It's not like you're whatever 3-8, whatever it is. But still, if you've got this talent, this should be a Super Bowl team, especially with how the defense was playing. But they're knackered, they're tired, they're injured. Rick Blankenship isn't playing well, unfortunately. Our second cornerback is barely hanging on. Quinion Mitchell, great. Our D-line had a very good stretch. That's why we won the Packers game. But without help, without giving them a chance to breathe, no wonder they're going to break. You're not going to need help. Get rid of Patullo. He isn't getting the job done. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. I don't know who you'd get into play calling. Maybe our defensive QB coach who was a head coach in college. I can't remember who. He has, I know it's college experience, but it's something just hopefully spark some life into this offense. Our O-line is injured. It's not playing as well as it did last year. Fair enough. Lane Johnson might come back early. Gives us a little boost, but they need to give Jalen Hurts. When Jalen Hurts is on it, he's on it. And I believe he can win any game when Jalen Hurts is playing good. But for the last 2 games, he's just not looked fantastic. He's not looked like the Jalen Hurts we know. If that's distrust in the system, which I think it is. I think he's not trusting the play calling and not trusting his O-line. He looks sporadic. And obviously this whole AJ Brown drama, cool, whatever. But if this drama causes the offense to potentially get its act in gear, sure, why not? I accept it. But we've got, what is it? Who is it? Is it the Chargers? We've got the Chargers this week on Monday Night Football. Oh, man, I can't watch it. But with Herbert out, I honestly still might go Chargers because this offense is so anemic and so terrible. We won't do anything. Honestly, if we win the division, cool. We broke a 22-year curse. First round exit, easy. First round exit, easy. I know it sounds depressing and all that, and they might change it around. Yeah, honestly, it is. It's just like I feel like they just don't trust the system. They're like, why the fuck should we put our bodies on the line, put effort in when the coaches walk around like doofuses? You know what I mean? He needs to make a change. He needs to do something. Sirianni. He made changes this time in 2023 with the defensive coordinator. And fair enough, it didn't work. Matty P or fucking Pencil Needle Dick or whatever you call him was even worse. But Polo at this point, even Sirianni take over, and we've seen that, and it's not good, but I still think you could do a better job. Or just let Hurts take over. Just let Hurts do it. Hurts has a feeling. We've seen it when he takes over games. He does well. But anyway, Darius Slay got released by the Steelers today. Hopefully he can join the Eagles. Who knows? But my man, Carlos, I have talked for I don't know how long. What's your take on my dead birds?
Well, I kind of agree with you, man. I mean, they've been asking for the OC to be fired for a while now, and you're right. We use that word putrid, and we got to play around with it. But you're right. This offense with all this talent, you're right. All the talent. Saquon Barkley, he's hit 100 yards in one game this year, I think.
Yeah, that's against the Giants.
That's crazy work, right? AJ Brown. It feels like 2 years ago, and my thing is, I'm like, yeah, they can always bounce back though. But we saw the same kind of team just 2 years ago have this kind of epic fall and couldn't crawl themselves out of it. We'll see what happens the rest of this year, man. But I agree, something needs to change, or mentality needs to change, or something, because it's not the fact that you're losing. It's kind of how you're losing. Everyone's gonna lose games, but it's how you look while you're losing it. Are you battling? And it's almost like the offense is like, yeah. Like Mr. Education Unpacked said, they're sleepwalking. I've never
Yeah.
seen a team with this much talent just kind of sleepwalk through a very, very important part of the year. So, yeah,
Who knows? Yeah, it. Like I said, it's given me 2023 vibes, which sucks. But if we have 1 year 2023 and 1 year Super Bowl, I'll take that. So,
well,
um,
yep.
obviously can't guarantee it, which, yeah, it's just, oh, it just sucks.
Hey, you
This
could be a
team is
Saint.
too
You,
good.
you could be a Saints fan. You know what I'm saying? We too
I
much
am
team.
condolences.
All right, y'all. That's TJ's Fly Eagles Fly talk, man. All right, y'all. That was our Fly Eagles Fleet talk with TJ, and I understand there's a lot of negativity going around, y'all. But let's get back to some cool stuff now. Yo, the Browns. We this first of all, this is part of our bad process, which is the Eagles. That's why we had them
Yeah.
at the section. But now let's continue with the bad. The Browns. Yeah, they're a bad team. They lose to the 49ers with Shedeur Sanders making his second start. Quick thoughts on this play. Quick thoughts on what you think the future is for Shedeur Sanders with this Browns team.
Who knows? My question is, I want to sort of pivot this. Do the Cleveland Browns, get rid of Kevin Stefanski?
It is the Browns we're talking about, so I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
No?
I think just because he had a great start to his, tenure in Cleveland, and I think they're just saying, because mind you, Kevin Stefanski has got to be out of his mind if he thinks that Shedeur isn't the best quarterback on this particular team right now. For them to go with Dylan Gabriel before Shedeur, say what you want about the whole controversy of the NFL draft, which was a shame. Top first round pick went all the way to the 5th round. You know that there's some stuff behind the scenes going on with the NFL. I get all that. Okay. But now you got him. The fact that either you're telling yourself or telling your fans that Gabriel is better than Shedeur, look, I'm sorry, he's not. Shedeur is better than Gabriel. Is what it is. And in this particular game against San Francisco, he didn't play a bad game. It's just that things snowballed in this particular game. Mind you, it was 10-8 at halftime. Now it's up by 2. 10-8. Yeah. One of those weird scores. 10-8. But a great deep ball thrown by Sanders for a touchdown to his tight end. And the Niners hit a field goal right before, mind you, the Browns were for 2. And that's how they got the 8. Mm-hmm. So the Browns were up 8-7, and the Niners hit the field goal to end the first half. But game was going well, but then you got, and I don't want to be the guy that like nitpicks on everybody else besides Shedeur, because I'm not that guy. Shedeur had made a lot of bad plays as well, but there was a lot of blunders from the Browns, special teams wise, fumbles. So when you have a young quarterback, any young rookie quarterback, you cannot put him or that offense in a bad situation. And the Browns special teams did that, Yeah,
that's true.
But as far as my only issue with Shedeur is he's got to learn when to call it a down, throw the ball away. He takes too many long ass sacks. And like, you can't be having a 15-yard sack twice a game. That takes you out of every damn thing you thought of. They had a chance to go for a field goal from about the opponent 35-yard line, which is about a 53-yard field goal. He takes like an 11-yard sack out of field goal range. Yeah. I'm like, yo, that's something he can't do. That comes in time. You hope so for him. Browns that are smart, I would just say Shedeur's our guy. Let's go and rally around him for the rest of the year and start next year, and then let's see what happens after that. But but not a good look for. But also on a good note though, Myles Garrett, another sack, 19 for the year now. He is only 3.5 away from the overall sack record. So shout out to Myles Garrett. It's going to happen.
Yeah, he's going to happen. I think you're spot on. Myles Garrett's having a fantastic year. When he goes against I don't want to say a team that's on par with the Browns, but like if look when he went against the Raiders, yeah, 209 yards, 11 of 20, one touchdown, one end. These teams I'd say are equal. Obviously, you've got Myles Garrett. No one's going to equal Myles Garrett, but they do have Max Crosby on the other side. But there is something there which still Sanders, and obviously, if he has help when he has a roster around him, I think he might have the opportunity and the ability to grow.
Yeah,
I can see him having a good career. With the Browns, no, I don't. I think the Browns. Yeah, the Browns organization is too incompetent, and
to be so damn sorry,
existence.
Yeah. To be so damn sorry, they act like they're the best thing on earth. I don't know why.
Yeah, like we saw them.
It's been bad, man.
Nearly destroy Baker Mayfield's career. And then Baker Mayfield finds a team that wants him, and he's been to the playoffs the last 3 years, I believe. 2 years? 3 years, whatever.
3 years, and about to be 4 if they can take care of the South again.
So it is a fundamental problem with the organization, not the quarterback or potentially the head coach. We know he's a good coach.
We'll see how that happens, man. I just want your quick thoughts on that. Also, now, quick thoughts on Lions and Ravens. They take major losses during Thanksgiving Day. Which team do you have the most confidence to make the playoffs, Lions or the Ravens? Because right now, Ravens are on a 5-game winning streak, but the Bengals, Joe Burrow, humbled them real quick on the night game. And the Lions, the early game, lost to the Packers. They have been kind of spiraling out of control now. What team do you think are you most confident in going to the playoffs?
Going to the playoffs, I think the Lions still. I think the Lions have more grit to them, more resistance to them. I think it shows how devastating Ben Johnson was to that offense. I think it's shown that they have survived because they are talented, but Ben Johnson was the mastermind. Like their creative play calling is okay, but not as best. And Dan Campbell has hurt them being constantly aggressive. Sometimes it's better to be more like preserved kind of thing. Reserved, that's what I was looking for. Where the Ravens, they've looked terrible at the beginning of this year, and they look terrible still now. Like when I picked the Ravens to win this game against the Bengals. I remember, but in my mind, I'm like, Joe Burrow's back, cool. I had all confidence that Joe Burrow will tear up the Ravens defense, but my head was, can the Bengals defense deal with Lamar Jackson? I went, no, it's Lamar Jackson. Come on, it's Derrick Henry. They should destroy that Bengals defense, but apparently not. Going back to some outside media about both these teams, there's rumored that Harbaugh might want to change of scenery, as well as Jared Goff in the offseason.
Jared Goff, whoa.
Jared Goff, and someone linked him to the Rams. I think that's all horseshit. Because why would he go back to the Rams?
Is Stafford retiring anytime soon that I heard of?
If Stafford retires, I still don't see the Rams going back to Goff.
Right.
But yeah, like we've been calling the Ravens to get rid of Harbaugh for a while. Like the Ravens, they're sort of the Cowboys of the AFC, aren't they?
Yes.
They are. Like, look really good in the regular season. Oh my God, they're going to the Super Bowl. Everyone picks them to go to the Super Bowl, get to the playoffs. And this year, it just seems they're being in playoff mode all regular season.
It's crazy how it's happening. I've still got more faith in the Ravens only because they have a better chance at winning their division.
Yes.
That's why I'm going Ravens right now. And even in their 5-game winning streak, it was still not good looking. They played against some really bad teams and they won. To their credit, they won. So I got to give them credit for that. But they didn't look good doing it. And the reason why I picked the Bengals to win, I just felt like this is one of those kind of games that they're going to just like they haven't been playing well. The Bengals can score points with Joe Burrow coming back. They're going to score in at least 20, 27. I thought. Could the Ravens score 30? I don't think so. And the play calling has been horrendous. I'm still like mind-boggled. See, I respect the Eagles in the fact that yes, Saquon's not having such a good year, but they're forcing it. They're still feeding them, trying to get
Yes,
something.
we are.
Yeah, the Ravens aren't doing that with Derrick Henry. It is ridiculous how he is one and done per series. It feels like one play, I still ass down. I don't get it. And when you have arguably the second best running back in the NFL, and he's not getting the ball, what are we doing here, man? It's not like the Ravens have the best offensive weapons. Besides Lamar Jackson, who's that dude, and Derrick Henry, who do you have? Zay Flowers as number one, that's not scaring anybody. Mark Andrews is not the same tight end as he was 4 or 5 years ago. So yeah, where's the talent at on offense? So keep it simple, stupid, right? Or keep it stupid simple. A little kiss, just run the ball with Derrick Henry. They have yet to run the ball with him like 20 plus times this year. I feel like it. Like he doesn't get carries at all. I think his average is probably like 16 carries a game, which is ridiculous in my opinion.
Mental.
Yeah. So I'm saying like the Lions will have a tougher time getting in because of the conference they're in and what's all at the bottom. When you talk about the Cowboys in a way, Panthers, you talk about the 49ers, they're all up in that area. And I think the Lions are still out looking in, correct? So, it's a huge game coming up, in a couple of days against the Cowboys. How are they going to do that? If you lose that game, your season is just about done. Because now you're in a mixture of all these teams beating your ass, and you can't lose have these tiebreakers losses. So we'll see how that goes, man. But I'm going to go with the Ravens only because I don't trust the Steelers. And the Bengals have to go undefeated to even make some kind of noise, but I doubt they'll do that. So I'm going to go with the more trusted the Ravens to make it than the Lions.
Fair.
Speaking of Aaron Rodgers, here's our ugly. Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers after the loss to the Bills. Aaron Rodgers on cue playing the blame game with his receivers.
I'm done.
Playing the blame game with the receivers, man. He went out there. Now, I like towards the end, he tried to butter it up. And at the end, he was saying how, of course, me too. I've been kind of messing up too. Yada, yada, yada. I don't know why this keeps moving. Why is it showing 8 seconds? That's weird. Why
8 seconds?
What's
happened?
Let me see something. Oh, something clicked on. Now it has our stuff showing for like 10 seconds. That's cool.
Oh, we got ticker. Look,
cool. It'll like 2, 1, and it's gone. Wow. Hold on.
Cool.
There you go. Wow, at least. All right.
You can turn that off, it looks like.
You can turn it off somehow. I don't know how yet, but I ain't gonna mess with it now.
I'm not
gonna mess with it now. Oh, I see it. Yeah. You can timer off. Boom.
There you go. Yeah. Timer off. There it is.
Yeah, there you go. All right, I was wondering. All right, cool. My bad, y'all. There's some
technical difficulties. Spit behind the scenes.
but Aaron Rodgers playing the blame game. So it basically said how a lot of the receivers, or some, aren't going to, film studying, and a lot of those guys are not taking advantage of like watching film together. And look, he doesn't have any besides Metcalf. He doesn't have a big time receiver out there besides DK. But like Rodgers isn't looking good either, though. So and he did at the end say, "Oh yeah, I missed a couple throws myself, and I should have did this, should have that." But he began by talking about the receivers. I don't like that. First of all, your receivers that should stay in house. In my opinion, that kind of dirty laundry stays in house. You don't bring it outside, because now if I'm that young receiver, there's already a disconnect between their ages, a disconnect in between how I approach a game and how you approach a game. If you would go to them behind the scenes and say, hey, we as a offensive unit need to get better at X, Y, and Z, I'm with it. But to go after a loss where everyone's on edge and you got your ass whooped to at home, and then you go into this podium and you just blame game. Receivers, got to get better. They got to do this, got to do that. The accountability part. And he, like I said, he went towards the end, but he waited towards the end to say his little 2 or 3 mess ups, which is a lot more than that, in my opinion. But what's your thoughts on that, though?
I'm just sick of Aaron Rodgers. I've been sick of Aaron Rodgers the last 3 years. Look, I think this is unacceptable, taking essentially stuff that should be inside of house outside, and it's everyone's fault, not his. I've always hated it. He got away with it when he was playing at an MVP level.
Yeah,
like, people were, that's how he got away with it. He was playing like an MVP, so it's like, oh, of course he can't be Aaron Rodgers. He's going to get the MVP. And then when he was playing with the Jets, he started doing it. He played like crap. He played like utter crap then. So it weren't as much because he did look terrible. This year, he looks better. I think that's more better coaching than actual his
there's a better team
play. A better team around him. And yeah, okay, they're not the Packers. They're not got a juggernaut. He hasn't played the best. And the receivers, okay, they might not be the best. There's a couple drops. I think Washington is above his weight. He looks a bit bulkier than what he normally is. But
he is. He already said it. The
yeah,
tight end Washington?
Yeah.
He already said he's 310 pounds.
Oh, way above weight. Way above weight.
He's 310.
But again, this all should kept inside the house. Don't go to fucking Pat McAfee and be a crybaby. I'm sick of that. Just fucking retire. Just retire, live in a hut, and just get high. Like,
yeah.
Just done. You don't do this. This is just awful. This is just attention seeking, and just fuck off.
I hear you. I said fuck off. Go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry for my language.
No, you're good. You're good. All right. Let's get to that time of the program now. We'll do our picks and our predictions for Week 14. I know we'll see a lot more craziness come our way as TJ with a big year on. Let's get it out of here, man. All right. Start off with those Dallas Cowboys taking on the Detroit Lions. TJ, who you got and why?
I'm going to go to Detroit. I'm going to go to Detroit. And this is more of a hope than a guarantee.
I'm gonna go with Dallas. All that momentum. If Detroit played outside, it was a good team. If they played outside, then I'll have Detroit. But it's indoors. I think Dallas is gonna been doing the doing, score enough and get enough stops to win. I'm gonna go with Dallas to stay on this hot streak. So I'm gonna go Cowboys. Titans at Browns. AFC, horrible AFC, teams playing each other.
Mm-hmm.
But we have the number 1 overall pick, Cam Ward, taking on what should have been the number 2 quarterback in Shedeur Sanders, in my opinion. But they will face off now. Good friends in the offseason. Titans at Browns. I'll go first. I'm gonna go with Cleveland at home. I think Cam Ward, who already lead the league in being sacked the most, well, now insert Myles Garrett in there, and Myles Garrett might break the record Sunday. He might break it. I'm going to go with Cleveland to win that game. How about you?
I agree. I agree. Cleveland should win this. I think, I wouldn't be surprised if he breaks the record. He has even more. With that O-line, Myles Garrett should go crazy. But this is the kind of game where everyone goes, oh, yeah, the Browns are more talented. They should win this game. And the Tennessee blow them out. I'm going to go with the Browns. Logically, the Browns should win this. But if Tennessee blows them out, wouldn't surprise me.
I don't see. Could they win? Yes. Blowout? Hell no. Not in Cleveland. that Tim is cold as hell out there. Myles Garrett on your ass. You ain't gonna blow that team out. You can probably still win, but you ain't about to blow them out. I'll be stupidly shocked. Seahawks at the Falcons. Stupidly shocked. Seahawks at the Falcons. Falcons come up with the loss to the New York Jets. And now they're at home against Seattle.
See that coming.
I did. I picked the Jets to win. I did. I saw it coming, man. Seahawks at the Falcons. Seattle with Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold's pissing me off, by the way. His last 4 weeks have been horrendous quarterback play, but they've been winning.
Yeah.
They've been winning.
That defense.
It's the defense been ball hawking like a mofo. But Darnold has not looked good, and that worries me for the playoffs because they're going to go to the playoffs. They're going to make it, and it depends on where they're going to be at. I don't know yet. Will it be hosting for the majority of it or on the road? But regardless, Darnold's got to play better. They take on the Falcons that still have not quite an identity that they would like on offense. It's Bijan Robinson and nothing else, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'll let you go first.
Yeah, I've got Seattle winning this game. Again, I think this defense is only second in Seattle's history to the Legion of Boom. They are ball hawking. They are vicious. They will strip sack you if you give them any inch. And I think the Falcons aren't prepared for that. You're spot on. Sam Darnold has somehow looked absolutely terrible, and yet he's won so many games. He seems to be getting worse the closer he is to the playoffs. So when he gets to the playoffs, it's not a surprise. And yeah, Atlanta Falcons just don't know what they are. They honestly cannot tell you.
I'm going with Seattle as well. You're right. Atlanta's their season's done pretty much. All that talent, but of course, Penix out for the season is Kirk Cousins now, and who knows what's going to happen. Colts at the Jaguars. Hey, the winner of this one will officially be number 1 seed in the AFC South. It's going to be a good one. Jaguars right now, currently, they're both tied at 8-4, I believe, right? Jaguars actually have the tiebreaker at the moment because of that win against the Colts earlier. No. Was it a win against the Colts? They haven't played the Colts yet. So
this is in Jacksonville, right?
Yep.
What's the record?
They're both 8-4, but they haven't played each other yet.
No. Isn't it like the Colts never win in Jacksonville?
Never win, and that's why I'm going with Jacksonville.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
The Colts never, ever win in Jacksonville. I don't know why. It's been no lie, TJ. It's been like 10 years.
10 years or something like
that. I don't want to look it up, but yeah, it's been a long time since the Colts had a W. I mean, talk about since Peyton Manning. So I'm gonna go with Jacksonville, and you just surprised everyone and said Jacksonville as well. Not surprised, but
not surprised. Yeah, it's
you already answered it. My bad.
2014 was the last time, so it's
11 years. Chee! Was that even Peyton Manning? Was Peyton Manning gone already at 14?
Yep, that would have been luck.
It was luck. Yeah, Andrew Luck took an L. Yeah, Andrew Luck took a few L's to the Jaguars. Man, that's crazy work.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Crazy.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I've been picking the Colts the last couple of years. Couple of weeks, sorry, not a couple of years. And when Jonathan Taylor doesn't score a touchdown, they lose, and they managed to keep Jonathan Taylor in the record. It feels weird because they're the same record as the Eagles, but they feel like they've got more of a chance. But Daniel Dimes hasn't looked good. Danny Dimes has missed some throws, and their defense has regressed slightly, where the opposite's for Jacksonville. So, yeah, Jacksonville all the way.
All right, Commanders at Vikings. I don't like none of these teams, but I do like a winner out of this one. I'll let you go first, TJ, because NFC Vikings, oh, my God, looking putrid. They get in their third-string quarterback. I forgot his name, Bosmer or something, Bozer.
Something like that. Is McCarthy going to play? Do we know?
I don't even know. I don't care. I honestly don't care. Something's bad, man, in Minnesota. And this is what happens. And I don't know who decided to pick McCarthy as their franchise quarterback. I don't know if it's head coach, GM. I don't know who did that. But that is what happens. And I hate to be like that so early in the kid's career. I don't see it. I didn't see it in college. I didn't see it in the NFL either. Well, what are we doing with McCarthy, man? Why was he a first round? Why was he that guy in the first round? I didn't see it at all. And now he's just showing this. He's just not ready to be a true NFL starter quarterback in this league and have success. So I'm going to go with the Commanders to come in there and beat down Minnesota.
Yeah, I agree. Minnesota, talk about a difference from the beginning of this year to now, because their defense was unstoppable. I remember Isaiah Rodgers having that fantastic game. McCarthy came in and looked pretty good, and people were like, oh, did we misjudge it? And then he got injured. Carson Wentz was eaten alive, and then McCarthy came back and didn't look good, and people were like, oh, there's everyone's expecting. Washington, obviously, they've lost Jalen Daniels pretty much for the year.
Yeah,
dislocated elbow.
yeah. He's gone for the year. They ain't bringing him back.
There's talks that he might.
I wouldn't. That'd be
I will not
that'd
on
be
your
ridiculous.
record now. But I think the Washington's defense is better. And yeah, okay, Minnesota's got Justin Jefferson, but who's throwing in the ball?
Not a
Commanders,
nada.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, decent one to watch out. Those sneaky ass Bengals. They're going into Buffalo to take on the Bills. Must win for Buffalo, in my opinion. Who you got in this matchup, TJ?
Oh my God, we haven't spoke about it, but Buffalo has been rough this year.
They have been rough.
Buffalo has been concerningly rough, and if it keeps up the pace they were, Dermott's out of there. I'm gonna go Bengals. Joe Burrow's back. I like Joe Burrow, and I don't trust Buffalo at all. And I know Bengals haven't got a good defense. I just can't. I just don't have the faith in Buffalo to take advantage of that. Yourself?
I'm going Buffalo. I'm gonna go Buffalo. I just I don't know why, but I'm going. But Buffalo offense is much better than most teams, and we know that when they can get going, they get going. Right? This isn't Ravens. Ravens have a couple of issues already within their unit, where Buffalo, when they get going, as we've seen so far this year, they can put up 40 on your head. Bengals can too, but you know, Bengals gonna need to be perfect in this game, and I don't see it on the road against the Bills. Give me Buffalo.
Fair enough. And I get it. It should be an easy win for the Buffalo Bills with their defense, but I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you. No, I hear you. It's one of them. We have to find out. Gotta watch it. That's why they play the game, child. Saints at Buccaneers, NFC South. Saints 2-10. Damn you, Olave, for dropping the game-winning touchdown last week.
Yeah, that was devastating.
I mean,
Shuck,
right in the pocket. Bloop.
Shuck, he's looking good. Every week he looks better and better.
He looks all right. He looks all right. I would.
It's better than you flush him down the loo if you see him. So
that's true.
It's
That's
improvement.
true. That is true. That is true. You're right about that. Look, we did enough to stay in the game, but Rattler did the same thing for us the first 5 games of the year. So it's almost like I don't see a difference in Rattler and Shuck. You know, I don't see.
I get it.
It's almost like they're both. You know, they say when you have 2 quarterbacks, you have none. So we got none right now. No quarterback for the future, in my opinion. But we'll see. Buccaneers, I feel like I'm gonna win this game, dominate this game at home with good old Mayfield. I got the Bucs win this one, and New Orleans just put me out of my misery already, please. Who you got in this one?
I'm also gonna go Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Well, good news is New Orleans Saints have already been eliminated from the playoffs. I do apologize.
No, hey,
is
top 3 pick, baby. Come on.
There is rumor that Mike Evans might return back early, and there's also a rumor that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers might move on from him at the end of this season because of injury concerns or whatever. It's Mike Evans. You just let the man be what he does. But yeah, Tampa Bay should win this wholeheartedly, but then again, it is the South. Who knows?
We'll see. All right, AFC North up for grabs this week. Steelers at Ravens. Look, we got both these teams cover losses now, but pretty much this could be a divisional playoff kind of. Whoever loses is done for the rest of the year. It feels like the de facto playoff game right here. I'm gonna let you go first. Who you got in the Ravens or Steelers? I'm sorry.
Steelers. I'm gonna go Steelers. I have no faith in. As we spoke earlier this episode, I have no faith in the Ravens. I think they're done. I think the coach. They need a new, fresh system, a fresh face in there. I do not like Baltimore at this moment, and the Steelers. It's Tomlin. He'll drag them forward, kicking the screen, and you know, I think Pittsburgh has had Baltimore's name in a while. So, what about you?
I'm going to go Baltimore. I just don't like Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's just messy. No, it just looks It's a bunch of going on. Even worse than Baltimore, in my opinion. And
Oh,
Baltimore's
wow.
got a lot of but at least Baltimore has someone that if you can force feed him could do some damage in Derrick Henry. I think Derrick Henry's playing like he knows he's not getting the football. So why care kind of attitude, which I don't like either. But when he runs, he's running slower than usual. Initially when getting the football. It's almost like, I got 3 or 4 yards. I ain't going to see the football again for the rest of the drive. It feels like that. I don't know. But I'm going to go Baltimore at home, crowd behind their back. They'll go ahead and tee off on Aaron Rodgers. I think they'll make Aaron Rodgers go earlier than what he wants. And I like Baltimore to win a very, very close game. I'm wondering why this game is it still an afternoon game? Or a morning game or afternoon game? But anyways, regardless, it's a morning game. Oh, man.
Morning, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. They should have been like 3:25-ish or even prime time this time of day. But who knows? All right, but I'm going to go with Baltimore, so we differ on that as well, man. Let's keep it rocking. Dolphins at Jets. I'll go ahead and go with it first, man. I'm going to go with the Jets.
Really?
I'm going to go with New York. I think New York is going to win back-to-back games, man, for the first time this year. Obviously, this team rallies better around Tyrod Taylor than Justin Fields, in my opinion. And I think Taylor's going to get a start again, I believe. And after that win against Atlanta, they got to go with the hot streak. And Aaron Glenn isn't the one to be sugarcoating nothing. I know that. So I think he's going to go with Taylor. And I got them beating Miami again. I just don't like Miami.
You think I thought you weren't going to go with the Jets because I was going to go with the Jets. I really thought that was going to be, I'm going to get another game above you, but who knows? That's all gone to crap. Yeah, I agree. I think you said that pretty well. Tyrod Taylor is a fighter. Tyrod Taylor shows that he puts his body on the line compared to some quarterbacks, and he willed that team to win last week, and I think he'll do it against Miami. They were against you, weren't they? If I remember correctly, Miami against New Orleans.
What about it?
They were against you last week.
Yes.
Yeah, and they almost blew it. Like, they almost blew.
Olave, that man, catch the ball, bro. He had it in the end zone right between his breadbasket, man. Just it would have been touchdown. And he didn't catch it.
Absolutely.
Both going Jets on that one.
Yeah.
Broncos at the Raiders. This might be the highest when it comes down to the spread. This might be about 12. This might be a 12-point spread, man.
Really?
It might be. I got to look at it, but I'm just saying Raiders have been playing. They're at home, so it might be like 9. It might be 9-point spread. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna just real quick. I want to see the spread for Broncos and Raiders. The Raiders are just absolutely putrid. No, they ain't firing Carroll. They getting rid of Geno Smith.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
That's what they getting rid of. Geno got to go, bro. I mean, I've been trying to root for the dude forever, man, but it is not looking good for old Geno Smith, man. He's looking absolutely horrible out there. All right, so the spread currently right now, what is it? 7.5. Probably because the Broncos play a lot of close games, and they're on the road, so that's probably why it's 7.5. I thought it'd be about 9.5. Yeah. All right, I get it. Broncos play a lot of close games, so we know what it is. But still, I'll let you go first. Broncos or Raiders, brother?
Broncos. Again, it might be a close game. You might think Vegas is going to bet the Broncos are too talented, and I actively think someone's played Geno Smith to ruin Vegas' season and potentially his career. I think this is his done. He's not going to have an opportunity after this year. He's going to be Tannehill'd.
I wouldn't call him Tannehill. He'll be a backup somewhere. Tannehill was Tannehill.
You said that with Tannehill.
Who?
You said Tannehill will get a backup opportunity after he's done playing in Tennessee.
Did I say that? And I got you got to put me on record for that. You got to put me on record for that, man, because I don't even know if I said that. I kind of agreed that he was done. I thought he was trash. I thought he was trash. I was like, yo, that dude is horrible, man.
It is bad, but Broncos should win this and make their hold over the West stronger.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Denver as well. They can sleepwalk per usual and still win this game. They'll be one of them halftime score only up by 3, and then they'll wind up winning by like 10. But give me Denver to win this game. Raiders are just, man, they're absolutely horrible, man. And I hate to see it for Max Crosby, but hey, he stayed. Money talk, baby.
Yeah.
Rams at Cardinals. Hey,
Ooh.
NFC West showdown. Say what you want about the Cardinals. They've been playing tough all year. Who's the head coach again? Gannon?
Jonathan Gannon, former DC of the Philadelphia Eagles, who we hate. We don't like Gannon.
Damn. Well, he is absolutely look, this team over the last 2 years, we said it plenty of times on the show already, but they have come out there and they have played some ball, and they lost a lot of close games, particularly this year. A lot of close games. Lost to the who did they lose to last week by 3? They lost to Buccaneers.
Buccaneers, yes.
Yeah,
That's it.
Bucks beat them 20-17. But Jacoby Brissett has come out there. He's played very well for this team. But they're taking on a Rams team that I think is pissed off, in my opinion. I'm going to go with Los Angeles to win this game. It's going to be on turf again, so no outside stuff, no outside shenanigans like rain or whatever. Give me the Rams to win this one, but I do think the Cardinals keep it close. I'm going Los Angeles.
I agree. I also want to go with Los Angeles. I think this should be a bounce-back game for them. It's going to be divisional, so it's going to be funky.
Mm-hmm.
And you are spot on. Jonathan Gannon has got that team playing hard. I see them moving on from Kyler Murray at the end of this season. I don't think he's long for this world. Not long for this world. He's not dying. Long for the Cardinals.
Damn, he's dying?
He's dying, apparently. Yeah, R.I.P. But the LA Rams should bounce back.
Now, this might be the game of the week. And I never thought I would say it, man. Chicago Bears at the Green Bay Packers. My. Look, I thought, and I still kind of think that even after the Eagles victory, the Bears, this is the game right here. I thought the Eagles were much more talented than what the Bears have been playing over the last month and a half. And then they kind of took the Eagles to the woodshed. Well, the Eagles have been kind of plummeting. This game against the Packers, if the Bears, and this is their arch nemesis, if the Bears can win this game, I am calling them legit. Too legit to quit, because I'm telling you right now, I don't know about you, TJ. You have not been to Chicago in December.
No.
I have. It is the worst feeling ever outside. It is horrible. And I was out there at like noonish. From noon to about 9, 10 o'clock that night, I was in Chicago downtown, walking around right by the Soldier Field Stadium. And the wind, they call it the Windy City for a reason, because that wind is crazy. And it feels like someone is stabbing you with an icicle. Every turn. It is bad. My point is, if you have got to go to Soldier Field in January and play at that spot, mind you, the Bears haven't had a game in Soldier Field in January in a long, long, long time. So people don't know just how cold it is in Chicago in January. It is putrid. It is horrible. It is disgusting. What I'm saying is, if the Bears can find a way to beat this Packers team, and dare I say it, get the number 1 overall seed for the year in a couple weeks, the Bears, they might go to the Super Bowl. I'm just gonna keep it real. Their formula we've been seeing the last 3 or 4 weeks now. They have been running that damn football. Ben Johnson is no dummy. He has found his David Montgomery, and that is Monangai. Monangai has been running like a madman. And, of course, you got Swift, who is your Alvin Kamara, who is your Gibbs.
Yep.
Right? And now you got your Mark Ingram / Montgomery in Monangai. That tandem over the last month and some change has been phenomenal. And they are just running it down people's throat right now. They put almost 200 plus rushing yards on the Eagles. I'm just saying they've been doing that though with this tandem over the last couple weeks now. This is deadly. So when you bring in an opportunistic defense, right? Because overall they're not a great defense, but they get a lot of turnovers by a long margin. They're like plus like 9 over number 2. It's crazy. So they get turnovers like crazy, and they run the ball. You bring that into every single game, you have a chance. So I'm just saying. All that being said, I'm going Green Bay. Green Bay's gonna win this damn game. They have to. They have to win this game. If Green Bay loses this game, shame on them suckers, man. Shame on them. I'm going Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is don't turn the ball over. Jordan Love, don't turn the ball over. Packers win the game if they don't turn the ball over, and I think they won't turn it over. Give me Green Bay.
Oh, you got a right hard on for Green Bay, don't you? Now, I'm going to go Chicago. I've kept with Chicago for constant, and they've not let me down.
You're
the
right.
One time I bet against Chicago was without my birds, and they smacked me in the face saying, you didn't have faith. They've earned my respect. I'm going to go Chicago.
I'll tell you what, if they win against Green Bay, they will have my respect. They will have it. Damn it, they will have my respect. Because I said this team they ain't beat nobody. And think I'm lying. Look at their schedule. They ain't beat nobody. And then they beat the Eagles. And, oh, shit. Well, maybe the Eagles ain't nobody. I don't know yet.
And Eagles ain't nobody.
Packers are somebody right now. If they beat the Packers, oh, my goodness. Yeah, this seems legit.
They're going to beat the Packers.
You don't even need Caleb Williams. You don't need him to be Caleb Williams. You just need him to not do anything stupid.
Honestly, I know all if they had a middling quarterback, who would you say is a middling quarterback right now?
A middling quarterback. Middling.
So
I would go with Lord. Let's go with I want to say
if he had Joe Flacco.
Okay, okay. All right.
Ben Johnson had Joe Flacco, this Bears team I think would be scary. I honestly do think that. Obviously, Caleb Williams' his second year. He's still learning. But the creativity Ben Johnson has in this offense is fantastic. The defense is playing strong. The Packers, I don't have faith in Jordan Love. I don't have any love for Love. We've seen him shit the bed, and I think he is going to have some very runny news this afternoon.
We will see, man. I'm intrigued. This might be the game of the year, in my opinion. If the Bears win this, bro, they are going to make a believer out of me for sure, man. For sure, because I don't want to go out there and play in Chicago, man. The Saints did that back in 2006, and we lost that NFC Championship game. But that's like that was a cold day. I know it was. We lost by about 11 or something like that in that game. But I know it was cold AF out there in late January. So I'm just saying, Bears is the one team I'll be scared to play against if they're playing in Soldier Field. I'll be scared to go out there, man. It's horrible that weather is. Bad. All right. And then we have our Sunday night football matchup now. The damn Houston Texans. First of all, the AFC South, TJ. Yeah. Can we give him some love for a minute, man? Gotta give him some love, man. Like, you got 3 teams out there that's like balling right now. You got the Colts, the Jaguars, and the Texans all of a sudden now on like a 3-game winning streak, something like that. A 4-game winning streak. Excuse me. 3 from David Mills, and then one this past week.
One from Shout, yeah.
Yeah, so like they're on a 4-game winning streak right now, and they went out there and beat some good teams too, doing that. So
I think who did they beat? Colts?
They beat the Colts. They beat the Bills.
Colts, yeah. Colts, Bills. Yeah.
They're on a mission. Now, only problem is this week they go into Kansas City. This is the absolute every game now is must win for Kansas City.
Oh yeah,
It
to make the playoffs, not win the division.
To make the playoffs
make.
now. Crazy. Thought we would, man, by over 4 games now. I'm going to go with Kansas City to win this game only because they're at home. If they were on the road, I'd have picked Houston. I'm going with Kansas City to win at home. Sunday Night Football. Let's see the bigger lights now in Houston. We saw it on Thursday night when they beat the Bills, but now you have Sunday night, which is a much broader crowd. Can the Texans bring that? I'll tell you what, it's going to be a low-scoring game. Houston's defense, legit.
Number one defense in the league.
Number one defense, yes. And they put it on you. This will be a close game. I got the Chiefs winning. I'm going to go with a score. I'm going to go with like 16-13, Kansas City.
Oh, really?
Ugly-ass game. Yeah. How about you? I'm
going to go Houston. I've had some disrespect for Houston for this year, saying there's no heart in the team. I think this proven me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City, on the other hand, this is when Patrick Mahomes has been playing like a sort of an average quarterback this year. He has his moments. He has the flashes of old Patrick Mahomes, but this year, everything just seems to be taken down a peg. They seem to be average. The games that they would normally win, maybe by luck, they're losing. They're going against the number one defense. I think that's going to cause them a lot of problems, even in Arrowhead. So I'm going to go with Houston.
I hate to agree with Cool Water Switch 227, but he does say it's low. TJ, if Chiefs lose this one, I swear they are officially done. That's true. They're done.
I agree.
Yeah, if the Chiefs loses, they are done. Like, they're not going to make any kind of playoff or nothing.
Where are they sitting? So they are 10th. They're 2 games behind the Chargers, who just lost Herbert. They're 4 games behind Denver, who have beaten them twice, I'm pretty sure. Or once.
Probably once. I think they play again later on.
Yeah, so once. So then I don't see them winning the division.
They're not.
So the question is, can they get in? They are below Houston, so it would be massive. They're 1 game behind Houston. They're 2 games behind Buffalo, Colts, Chargers. And, that's the Buffalo. So, if they lose this game, I think you're right. That's it done for the rest of the year.
So I'm going with KC to win this game, but I would not be shocked if Houston comes and finds a way to win because their defense is so damn good. So damn good, man. They're playing so well. Educational Pack says, and then there's the Titans. Titans are horrible, man. That's right. She said every game is a must-win for the Chiefs. Yes, man, it is. And Cool Water says, respect to the Texans. They have dug out of an early hole. They did. And I made it. I have a YouTube short talking about Davis Mills. He was the ultimate backup quarterback, and he went out there and did his damn job. And I said no, which is crazy. When you look at a backup quarterback, you don't need to do much. As a backup, you're expected to play at least 2 to 3 games off the year. Worst case scenario, like 2-3 games off the year, right? Worst case. If you're playing more than that, you're not a backup anymore. You're the starter. And you're not. Look at old boy Jake Browning, right? For the Bengals. It's a reason why they went to get Joe Flacco, because now instead of the backup, he became the starter. For the foreseeable future, he was a starter. And you're not. Nah, I need you for 3 games to do something good, and that's what Davis Mills did. Those 3 games just extended his NFL career by 10 years. 10 years. We will see Davis Mills in the NFL for 10 more years because of what he just did for the
10 more years.
10, 20. This is 20. He's only 27 years old, I believe. He'll be in the league at 37 because of that 3 game streak he did as a backup quarterback. That is what I want to see, and that was awesome. I'm so happy for Davis Mills for what he did, because if the Texans do find a way to win and get in the playoffs, or even go to the Super Bowl, whatever it is, you're gonna have that documentary about, hey, Davis Mills saved our freaking season. When Stroud went down, and when Stroud went down, he wasn't playing well.
No, it wasn't.
No, he wasn't. No, and Davis Mills came in there and played spot-on football, which you want from your backup quarterback. Mistake-free football for the most part. So, yeah. He said Vikings better look at Davis Mills next season. But still, for real. I'll tell you that. They better, Vikings need some help, man, in the worst way. I like that. So you're going to Houston, I'm going Kansas City. All right. So we got a few that differ. And how about
Yeah, we do.
Monday Night Football?
Oh, do we have to?
We have to, man. This is an NFL show, the NFL podcast, by the way. Episode 79, y'all. Hit that like button. Eagles at Chargers. Chargers, you said, are without Herbert.
He's had surgery on his left hand.
Jesus. Eagles are coming in here now on a down spiral, man, but I'm going to say the best for last, so I'll go first. I'm going to go Eagles. I don't give a damn. Eagles are going to win this game against whoever the quarterback is for the Chargers that's not named Herbert. I'm going Philadelphia. Monday Night Football, Tupac style, all eyes on me. And the Eagles, better bring it, man. Better bring it. Monday Night Football, this is their last chance to really put a splash. All you got to win is 2 more games, Eagles, and you're the NFC East champions. That's all you got to do is win 2 games.
I know.
That's all you got to do. You better win this game and put the pressure on Dallas for the next 3 weeks. You better win this game. I'm going Eagles to win this one. They'll come through for you. That's why I said the best for last. We got my boy Samuel Wilkinson in the building showing love. Pitty said, "What's up, S-Dub?" And said, shout out to you, C-Dub-S. That's Cool Water Swish, by the way. Showing love. Says Santa Claus is coming to town. Uh-oh. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Well, hopefully he comes to town with an Eagles win.
Eagles might still throw batteries and snow at the man. It don't even matter.
Oh, absolutely. He deserves it. Give him presents out for free. Who does he think he is?
Good old Saint Nick, huh? Oh, Saint Nicholas.
I'm also going to go with LA Chargers.
Ooh.
It's Trey Lance, I believe. It
should be Lance, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Chargers.
All right.
I just don't have faith in my team right now.
A must win for the Chargers, though. They're in a must win situation as well. This could be another playoff de facto kind of game. And I love it because you're looking. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'd rather lose a game in our week-to-week challenge than my team.
Hey, I feel like that sometimes too. If you look at it, man, all right, Dallas and Detroit, right? That is your playoff de facto kind of game. So let's go with it right quick. Titans and Browns, all right, that could be for the number 1 overall pick. So, all right, whatever. Colts and Jaguars, AFC South de facto game, right? Then you look at Steelers and Ravens, AFC North de facto kind of game. We got Bears and Packers, NFC North de facto game. Texans at Chiefs. Both these teams are in a playoff situation also. And then, of course, Eagles and Chargers. Both those teams are in a battle in the playoffs in their respective conferences, man. So week 14, TJ, looking like a very interesting week. A very good one. I cannot wait.
They've definitely put more division games at the back end of the season to make obviously special.
Which it should. It should be like that, man. No more Thursday night games of division play. God, like Lions and Cowboys is cool. I'm with it. I don't want to see Lions versus Packers or Cowboys versus Eagles on Thursday Night Football. I don't want to see that. Lord,
it's great.
I hate division games on a Thursday, man. Gee, it's your divisional rival. I got to play these guys 4 days after I just bust my ass against another opponent. I hate that, man. Anyway, that's if I rule the world, I might do that. If I was commissioner, what would I change? 5 things I would change in the NFL. That's one of them.
Okay,
No more divisional football games on Thursday. The only one I will allow is Thanksgiving.
Just Thanksgiving, yeah.
I lied.
Keep up tradition.
I lied. No, fuck tradition. No, I lied about that. No, guess what? Lions will be playing an AFC team now on Thanksgiving. That's right.
Oh, so no division.
Yeah, no division on Thanksgiving. It'll be Lions versus Chargers. It'll be Cowboys. Yeah, Cowboys versus Broncos. I'm just saying, I will keep the Lions and Cowboys every time. That's fine. but a different opponent. It can't be Lions versus Bears or Cowboys versus Giants. Hell nah. I'm changing Thanksgiving as well. So yeah.
I'm changing Thanksgiving as well.
Yep, I would change. Anyways, that's one of them. I got plenty more, but we got time for that. We ain't got time for that, man. All right, y'all. So this will be a great week 14. I'm excited for it, man. Y'all, before we go, please hit that like button, y'all. Our goal is 15. Please. I don't know what we got, but it was 15. It's my first time being on here in a hot little minute, so anybody saw me. So so thank y'all for showing love, man. Any last words, TJ?
Hey, glad to see everyone. It's been a while. I've missed everyone here. Thank you, Carlos. I'm glad to come on and speak to you. I really have missed you. Hopefully work's quiet now. Christmas rush is over.
I'm on vacation right now. When I get back on Monday, we'll find out how things are turned. Sipping
that martini.
I will be tonight. Yeah, we cannot sip on tonight, brother. Yeah.
And like I say every week, look after yourselves out there. It's getting more and more crazy every time I seem to turn on the news. So just spread the love, be nice to each other, and have a great year. Hopefully we'll see each other before then. If not, happy holidays, happy Christmas.
Hopefully we can get it rocking and rolling on Tuesday, next Tuesday, episode 80. Big fat number 80. Yeah, 80, brother. Episode number 80. So hopefully we can get that rocking and rolling for you guys, man, and get back on that high horse. Education Pack says good night all. Have to set up for work tomorrow. You do your thing, girl. Do your thing.
Have a good night. Yes.
Yeah,
look after yourself.
Coming in and showing some love. Yeah, that's right. Y'all be good. We'll see you guys. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We'll see you guys next week, next Tuesday, for episode 80 of Tuesdays with TJ, the NFL podcast for our homegirl PJ. She said, thank y'all for showing love and thank you for having on the show per usual. Yes, ma'am. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton, and this is Mr. TJ Tracey. Y'all sports fans, you guys know what time it is. Stay smart, stay educated. Peace. Love you, mama. Love you guys as well. TJ, much love to you, brother.
Much love to you, man. Have a great night. Thank you very much.
Get some sleep, man.
Oh, absolutely. I'm falling asleep about 9 o'clock most nights. I've turned old.
Oh, no. I don't like it.
I was up at 1 a.m. yesterday. I was put on. I tried to stay up to watch Monday Night Football, and I was like, it's just about to start. Next thing I know, it was 8 a.m. I'd fall asleep, glasses on, phone in my hand. Like, Jesus Christ!
The game was watching you, huh?
Yeah, essentially. And I'm like, no.
It was like touchdown. Wake up, TJ Tracey. Hey, yeah, we're getting to the age. We're getting to the age.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm the same way. On my vacation, I tried my best because I've been off since Thanksgiving. I'm off for 11 days.
Ooh, lovely.
So only one of them days I stayed up past 1 o'clock, and I was like, yo, what the hell? All right, I'm going to sleep, man. So I get it. All right, y'all.
Nice, sir.
Y'all be blessed, man. We'll see you guys hopefully next week for episode 80, man. We're out of here. Peace.
Have a great one, everybody.
Yes, sir. You as well, brother.
To the right hand, intercepted by Cincinnati. Start loading, and look at that. The place to start loading and the Ava. Oh no! Keith Lee! Oh, a double team! Come on, PJ. Forrest, 1. Oh, PJ fell out. 2, 3 strikes. Should I get him, PJ? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
This is Uneducated Sports Talk. Stay smart, stay uneducated.